Hey everyone. All right, this is the last day of the 10 days lives, and we're going to talk about these cool things of magazines, publications, and websites that pay freelance writers up to $3,200. That's amazing, eh? All right. If you guys have any questions about writing for these things, let me know. But I'm going to go through all these publications. And just to let you know that I have a lot of hand pain. The past 2 days, I've been doing a lot of clicking on my mouse with pins and designs. And now I have this like hand pain. So I can't use my mouse as much. And I have all these links I need to click on and use my mouse hand here. So I'll do my best getting these up and working. The first one is called What Culture, pays up to £700. I don't know what that is in US currencies. But here's the page. I'm going to do my best to put the links in the description if I remember. But we can take a look at it for What Culture. It says, as of January 1st, we are rolling out a system entitling all our writers to earn money for every article they contribute. Okay, so it says here £700 for one individual article. Our system is based on a pound per views basis. So this is a per views, rewarding the very best writers whose content matches what our audience wants to read. Typically, writers who could come up with original concept and execute them well reaped the benefits. If writing isn't your thing, yada, yada, yada. Okay. They're also hoping to establish a larger video presence, looking for talented filmmakers, it looks like, YouTubers to produce high quality content for whatculture.com. So it says here, if you want to write interesting articles, get in touch at editor@whatculture.com. Okay. And they'll explain the details. So it looks like I don't want to lose this. So I will just go to the front part of this site so we can take a look. Looks like they do TV, gaming, comics, music, offbeat, things like that, WWE. So it's very entertainment focused. Again, you can use ChatGPT to help you with these viral topics. You can actually, with the new iteration, you can tell it, like, I want to write for whatculture.com. Tell me which post has the most views if it can determine it, or which post will give the most impact, whatever you want to determine in ChatGPT, so you can give you some ideas like, okay, all content regarding Taylor Swift did well or something, then you can write about that. Or all things about horror did well, all things about comedy did well. You can get ChatGPT to help you so you can write the best content so that you can make the most money for this publication. Okay, so that's the first one. The next one pays up to $300. It's Income Diary. I'm sure you've heard about Income Diary, and it's still relevant for us. So finance, if this is your jam, then you can write for Income Diary. If you're an expert at anything to do with creating awesome websites, SEO, driving traffic, content creation, entrepreneurship, or making money online. Okay, so it's not even for finance writers. It's for lots of different types of writers that know about marketing. So they're opening up, and then content writing and entrepreneurship, starting businesses and things like that. You can write for them. All right. So it says the articles pay between $150 up to $300. For May, these are the requests. So if you can write some of these things, then they'll probably get you to write for them. So 21 ways to decrease website bounce rates is $100. So these are $100 article pitches here. And this one's a $250. 20 times stock prices increase after SEO is hired. After a new SEO is hired. So those are some topics. And then you can also write about other topics as well. Okay. So you can also, they always show you the successful posts. You can feed that into ChatGPT and get iterations of these successful posts so they can help you. Okay. So these are things to help you so that you can get your post published and paid for. Okay. So that's that one. The next one is also $300, but I'm not sure it says here. It's for Media Bistro. Let's see what this is. how to pitch. Oh, narratively. So under Media Bistros, it was hard to find this information for this publication. Narratively. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. I don't have it. I don't have the link to that publication. I'm sorry. Narratively. Let's just look at narratively. Okay, it's on Substack. Oh, that's why. It's you can't access it. So that's why I had to go through that way. What just happened to my thing? Is this it? Nope, that's not it. Hold on, let me. Where did it go? That link. Oh, here it is. Okay. So to pitch for Narratively, which is a Substack publication, it says here Narratively's dedication is in-depth journalism. It launched in 2012. They're looking beyond the news headlines and focusing instead on ordinary people with extraordinary stories. So this is story-based. They will focus on stories that might have slipped through the cracks, stories from anywhere in the world that really show what it means to be human. It has a diverse readership. The largest segment of its visitors is ages 25 to 35. Those readers were treated to articles that mostly hovered around 5,000 words, but editors are now focusing on stories about the 2,000 word range. Okay, so 2,000 word range, what to pitch. Narratively is very freelance driven, so it's good for us freelancers. And once per month, editors send out a call for pitches that focus on particular theme or topic. You can sign up here. So that was the website here. Oh no, okay, there it is. So sign up there to get onto that email list. But if freelancers have an idea that will fit into Narratively's current sections, they should feel free to pitch at any time. So there's pitches for the Secret Live section, Renegades, lots here that you can go into to what type of topics here, what publicists should pitch and when. Okay, that's different. Recent freelance stories pitched and published. So they give you some ideas of what they're looking for that could help you. Again, you can feed that into ChatGPT to get you some more ideas similar to this. A freelancer pitched inspired by Black Lives Matter. This masked man patrols under the cover of darkness. Editors knew it was a winner because the story goes beyond the scenes with an ordinary person who is doing something truly extraordinary. So think in that respect. Again, you can feed this stuff into ChatGPT to give you some ideas of those scenarios. And then if you can relate that to current news, current topics, what you're seeing in the media, that can help you, okay? All submissions should be sent to the submittable page. Okay, so there's links here. And the pay rate is $300, first person, $400 reported pieces. Okay, so this is, like I said, I wasn't entirely sure. It's just based on this content right here. Okay. All right, so there's that one. The next one is International Living. They pay $400, but there's an asterisk on my thing. Let me see about this one. Okay. Okay, International Living says here, yeah, $400. I think I put the little notation because it doesn't stay on their actual website, but let's just go through it here and see. They believe in the right places overseas, you can live better for less. So a healthier, safer, freer, more affordable retirement can be yours. All right, so they live in a world full of opportunities, financial security and profits, romantic discoveries, adventures. Okay, so the magazine aims at providing a scope and depth of information about global travel, living, retiring, investing, and real estate. Okay, so think about those types of topics and the type of writing that you want to do. These stories are meant to inspire. Our readers want advice about retiring overseas, for example. Our readers are interested in healthcare. They're interested in practical solutions. So even if you're in the medical niche, you can even write for this. Or if you're in financial stuff with real estate, you can write for this. Okay, so these are example stories here. Get to know the style. So you can sign up to their stuff for free to get to know how they write, I guess, here. And then when you're familiar, you can send an article idea to submissions@internationalliving.com. The requests will be reviewed and considered when they plan their issues. So not all requests will be answered personally due to the high volume of inquiries they receive. And then they give tips from their editor to help you, again, be able to get published. So you can read through that. So yeah, this page doesn't tell you a rate, I don't think. Let me just go through here. No, but has a lot of information. What I did find was on this website, Freedom Worth Writing, which whoever puts this website together has a lot of information. I did get a lot of my links from Freedom with Writing, just to let you know. So every blog post has something about getting paid to write. So make sure to check this website out. But she has a little section here that says they pay $75 for daily postcards, $250 for 800 words, $400 for 1,400 words, and $50 for photographs. Okay, so according to the best research, the maximum they will pay is $75. So it says even though you can get up to $400, it says the maximum is $75. So again, I wasn't sure what is true and what is not. So that's on you to look into. All right, so that is International Living. The next one is One Story. It's through Submittable. So this is the only page I have here. Let's take a look at this. Please be sure you are submitting to the correct opportunity and that you have read our guidelines before submitting your work. One Story submissions are submissions to our monthly magazine. They are capped at 2,000 submissions per submission period. And then One Teen Story submissions are submissions to our sister magazine. Please see the page. So it has the guidelines here. No, that's different. Oh, maybe not. Let me see. What do I have here in my notes? I have here that they pay up to $500. I just don't see that. I see $10. I'm not quite sure. Maybe they have it every month. It's different. But I could have sworn there was one. Maybe one of these was like a $500 one. Oh, this one is $450. But this is a workshop. This is not like editorial. You're going to have to do some digging on this. I don't have the time to really go into this from what I've learned, but you can go to the One Story on that graphic. You can click on it and get some ideas of what they publish here. Okay, so if you have an interview, maybe that can help you with getting pitch an interview. That might get you a story here on One Story. Okay, but like I said, in my notes, it says they pay up to $500. This one is 10 cents a word or $2 per line, which is Omnicron World. Okay, so there's this one here. It's an anthology series to showcase provocative and powerful tales related to a single theme. Okay, so it looks like this is fiction. All genres are accepted. English language only. Stories from across the globe accepted. Previously published stories accepted. I can't talk. Previously published stories are accepted, which is kind of neat. 7,500 words are max. They pay 10 cents per word for stories on acceptance. Negotiations You can negotiate higher rates for established authors. So if you already have an author page, you have books out, you can get a higher rate. Poems are accepted as well at $2 a line. And unpublished writers are welcome, it looks like. They provide feedback. So again, this is an opportunity to get paid and to learn something to increase your skill level. You can email omnicronworldent@yahoo.com. Make sure to write these things so that they know. And there's more information about submission, but you can take a look here what this is all about. All right, so the next one is 80 cents a word. This is the one that is worth $3,200. It is grist. So let's take a look at grist and see what this one is all about. They are a nonprofit, independent media organization dedicated to telling stories of climate solutions and a just future. Okay. That's interesting. They're looking for long time climate change has seen strictly as a science story, but as at Grist, we've spent years trying to break that narrative. Our reporting works to convey that climate and environmental stories are economic, culture, justice, politics, health, business, and yes, even solution stories. We are particularly interested in magazine-style investigative and narrative features that make a difference, reporting that can sway public opinion and shape policy, expose injustice, and hold wrongdoers accountable. We like to see piece with a strong writing voice, deep reporting, and between 2,000 to 4,000 words. Okay. Here are some examples. Again, look into that, see what it's all about. They're also interested in pitches that are exclusive and timely. We welcome ideas for shorter form news and analysis pieces backed by original reporting and the occasional essay, multimedia project, culture story, critical review, or trend piece. These articles are typically 800 to 2,000 words. They do not want an opinion piece. They don't want activism, plagiarism, press releases, snark, Wikipedia as a source. A story that has already been published, okay? Someone pitching us who has never read a Grist story. You have to know Grist if you want to get paid a high amount. You need to understand the audience, the publication, the style. Okay, so they have Why Us, all of that stuff. So they pay 80 cents per word. So as I was saying, it's up to $3,200 for this. Okay. So that's something, if that is along the lines of the type of writing you want to do and focus on, go ahead and do that. Okay, the next one is 50 cents a word, wine enthusiasts. Okay, so if you want a byline in this, then like if you want to do a food and wine writer, food writer, this is relevant to you. They're enthusiastic about wine. Shocking, we know, but we're already also deeply committed to telling stories that span the beverage landscape, from spirits and cocktails to beer and beyond. So they craft content that appeals to both the still learning drinker and the seasoned aficionado. For the former, we have informative Drinks 101 content, including bartender basics, drink terms defined. They have buying guides, tasting content here. And then just a review of what they want, ingredients for a good pitch, why you would get rejected. Those are all important to look at. And then 50 cents a word. So there you go. And then you can click here to get onto how to pitch for them. The next is $1 per word. It's Business Insider. I will tell you, it is hard to get accepted into Business Insider, but I know of some writers who have. And if you go on Medium, they do share their stories on how they got accepted to Business Insider if you want more information. And I can guarantee you probably a lot of these publications, if they're well known, maybe you might be able to find content of how a writer got accepted to those publications, and they'll tell you their story. Okay. So that's also good to know. But let's take a look at this one. Business Insider. they have a high caliber of content. So if you want to write for them, let me see. They want meaty narratives and must-read profiles, true crime, anatomies, autopsies of scandals and corporate collapses, explorations and explanations of viral moments. So that could be interesting. I don't know of what industries for viral moments, but you can look to news to figure that out. They want stories that bring us into the worlds and subcultures that's new to us. If it's wild, got your spidey sense going, if you obsess over it, then that's a big story. Then you can pitch them. And here's who you pitch to right there. Okay. So $1 per word. Oh, and I do have a resource here, like I said, of how to write for Business Insider, Nick Woolney. You can take a look at his blog post. If I remember to put a link to it, but it's Nick Woolney, and you can type his name and put a Business Insider. And so he tells you some good insider tips there. Medium, there's also on Medium, people were referring to specific editors and their email addresses. So you can look on Medium too. All right, the next one is Life and Time, up to $500, but I'm not quite sure because it's just this page right here. So if you want to become a contributor, it says of Life and Time, you go to this contributor page. So if you have a story, pitch it there. You can look and see there. It looks like they do food, drink, travel, recipes, commentary. So take a look. I'm not going to go too much into it because my hand is acting up right now with all this clicking. All right. So that is 500. And then the last one here or not. I'm not quite sure if this is the last one. Oh, this is the Life and Time magazine. Oh, okay. This is proof because I wasn't sure. It says. It's not opening up. Oh, there we go. Okay, so on this website, there is some proof of that this magazine pays between $200 and $500. So this is where I got the information. All right, so if you want to take a look at it, you can. I'll hopefully put the links to all of these. But that's that. Oh, hey, everyone. Glad you can make it. Those are the websites that help you to get paid to write. Now, again, some tips to help you is make sure that you read through the page. You spend time, more than just a day, looking at the magazine, looking at the publications and all that stuff. All right. Hold on. Hold on. They're talking to me. All right. So good luck. All right. Gotta go.